exciting breakfast is going to be gingerbread waffles. Now, if you don't have a waffle maker, it could even be one of those, some people have the single size, this makes about 4. You can also turn this recipe into pancakes and just put them on any pan, sprayed skillet that's non-stick, and then just flip them when they brown. You can do it that way as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of whole wheat flour. I prefer organic. Then we're going to use 1.5. And this is going to have 2 different kinds of ginger. It's going to have crystallized ginger, about a tablespoon, and it's going to have fresh. Now try to chop up both types of ginger as small as you can. Ginger is pretty strong. It has a wonderful taste, but it is pretty strong. And then I'm going to put in 1/2 cup of egg white. Okay, and you're going to use 1/2 tablespoon of baking soda and baking powder. And then we're going to put in, there's that unsweetened applesauce again. We're going to put in 4 ounces of unsweetened applesauce. Also going to add about 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Now we're visiting our friend molasses again. I love natural sweeteners. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of molasses. And now the last thing to add, aside from a pinch of salt, even when you're baking sweet, make sure you throw a little salt in there. It enhances the flavor. And then I have in here about just kind of shy of 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. It doesn't seem to want to blend it up. So you could add the liquid that you're going to put in here, the milk, the egg, and go ahead and put the ginger in, and it would be really smooth. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the crystallized ginger. And then we're just going to get this mixed really well, and then I'm going to show you how quick it is on the waffle maker. This is the finalized gingerbread waffle. I've put just a little bit of low-fat or fat-free whipped cream. Again, you could put syrup on this, or also I'm going to put just a little bit of powdered sugar. Lunch today is a very easy French bread pizza. I am using a 35 calorie whole grain, 35 calorie a piece, so really for lunch you could have 2. What you want to do is preheat your oven to 425, and then I've taken a slice of bread, or if you're going to use 2, go ahead and toast them first. I toasted them on one side and they will burn quickly, so you want to just keep your eye on them, and when they start to get kind of crispy a little bit, then take it out and you'll flip it. What you're going to want to do is put whatever marinara sauce you like, about 1/4 cup, and you're just going to spread it on the bread that's been toasted, just like you would a pizza. And then at this point you could also put basil, red pepper flakes, and then I try to put about 1/4 cup of part skim mozzarella, and then turkey pepperoni reduced fat. I usually do 2 of these, and I'll put 1/2 serving on each one. So you then just want to top. 1 serving with this particular kind from Myww is 12, so I'm going to try to fit 6 of them on here. And then you want to bake it again at 425 for about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep your eye on it, and this is what it looks like when it's all done. and the oven preheated to 400 degrees. And we're going to put this seed side down, cut side down, in a pan that has wax paper, oven ready wax paper. And while those are baking, I'm going to make the filling. Now this is going to be Italian style. It's going to have basil, garlic. I found this mild chicken Italian sausage. We want like that Italian sausage flavor. I'm also going to bulk it up with some mushrooms so it goes farther. But 1 pound of this, about 2 cups of mushroom, some spaghetti sauce, mozzarella, red pepper flakes, and we're going to be good to go. So I will see you after these have roasted. And while I'm making the Italian spaghetti squash, this is kind of the middle step of this. I've started browning the ground chicken. Now my son brought up a really good, interesting conversation with me today. He said, "Mom, why do you never make anything with hamburger?" Well, guess what? Instead of using ground chicken or turkey, you could. You could substitute any of my recipes with hamburger. I just try to keep it lean, and I don't really eat hamburger, but it's a personal preference. So this is, I found Italian ground sausage. I thought it would be perfect to be paired on top of the spaghetti squash boats. So I have about a pound, it's 14 ounces, already brown. Because you're cooking this ahead of time, you're just putting it on the spaghetti squash to just melt the cheese. So I've got that going, and then I've got 2 cups of onion, 3 cups of mushroom. Remember, I try to bulk these things up. It looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down. And then I'm putting a little basil, fresh basil if you've got it. And I'm going to reserve some of the fresh basil to put on top when it's done cooking. I've got 1 garlic clove, and I'm going to go ahead and put a second garlic clove in here. I'm also going to put a bunch of red pepper because I like it pretty spicy. And then you also want to choose a nice, like low-fat, low-calorie, low sugar is a big thing too. This is just a regular marinara sauce. It is, here's the one I use, organic, fat-free marinara. I think I got it from Whole Foods. Trader Joe's has some good ones. Your regular grocery store probably has some good ones as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'll let this continue cooking. I'm going to just kind of stir it up and let it cook. It's going to reduce down. The mushrooms and onions are going to cook down, and it's going to be a lot smaller. This is enough for 4 spaghetti squash. And here's what it looks like in the dish. Bon appetit. Give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe. You know I like it when you like it. Leave some comments. Let me know if you're trying these. Let me know your suggestions. I'm open. It's fall. Let's get cooking. Let's get baking. Let's do it. I'll see you next time.